Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Third and final of the games today, this Wild Card Sunday. It might be the best of the bunch. And off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first back taken in the 2022 draft, Breece Hall. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle. Second and 7. Another run here with Hall. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We have an early 3rd down coming up.
You can just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's 3rd and 7. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. On the return is Gould. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll tuck it and take off.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a 1st down. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. He's tackled there by Quiddy Peck. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Now a give running left with Taylor. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They go right back to Taylor. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. On the run, it's Hull. And yes, that'll get it. 1st down, marked at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going. A carry here with Hull. Here's 2nd and 6. Richardson. That's complete. Kylen Granson. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Evan Hull, touchdown Colts. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Now a screen set up for Hull. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Hull. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll stick with him again. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down. Here's Richardson. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. 37 yards.
The reality is, Mike, there's just not too many guys in the league who are capable of making that play. Once he gets past the line of scrimmage, he has all sorts of space to run. He's one of the faster quarterbacks around, and he's able to pick up big yardage before stepping out of bounds.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on 1st or 2nd down, Mike. The issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. His last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Richardson. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Here's Rodgers. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here. Or they're facing a 3-and-out. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On comes Thomas Morstead as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. A gain there of 13 yards.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now a give up the middle. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And this is going to be incomplete That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Rodgers. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Rodgers. Back to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A first down throw from Rodgers. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Come on. Hey.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Richardson. He goes down dangerous right there, so close to the goal line. He is outside of the end zone, though. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. So that'll bring up 4th down. That'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Xavier Gibson, the Week 1 hero back in 2023, deep to return. And it's a very good return. He nearly broke it. setting up his offense inside the red zone. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Rodgers now. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. To throw is Rodgers. And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Third and long for Rodgers. That is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackmon. Into space. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Richardson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This from 30 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And the Colts going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
16, Jets 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. He'll work forward for a couple. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. 2nd down and 8. Richardson going to look to throw. That's taken in by Hall.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing, Richardson. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Looking to throw, Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The rookie, Laiatu Latu, the UCLA man, in there to bring him down. From the gun, Rodgers. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the give, it's Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to...
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Come on.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
I needed to get rid of it, but did not. And he'll finally be taken down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass.
It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick-6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught. And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him and not bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Ready?
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards. They'll stick to the ground. And he will power his way into the end zone. Evan Hull, touchdown, Indy. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. Ho-ho! They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run here. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Play action now with Rodgers. A throw on the run is complete.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Working free downfield. It is Williams. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
I think what stands out here, Mike, is there's a lot of guys in the league with the ball in their hands. They have great straight-line speed. But it's the footwork. It's the ability to make you miss. That's what stands out about this guy, and you can see here on the big game.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It's a first down and a gain of 13. The master of play action, Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw, it's Rodgers. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here.
And this one is picked off. It's Juju Brents. excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The Colts take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the run, it's Hull. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Come on.
From the gun, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Colts about set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. And after just getting in 4 plays last year, that's Aaron Rodgers who is in some discomfort. They need one right now. 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to Hall. He's up to the 20. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Firing downfield for Conklin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Rodgers going up top again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Hall. 4th down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance.